Impact Report, projected 50% revenue increase in aerospace, telecommunications and Earth observation by 2030. Date, February 9, 2025. Executive Summary. The aerospace, telecommunications and Earth observation sectors are on a trajectory to achieve a remarkable revenue increase of approximately 50% by 2030. This growth is primarily fueled by rapid technological advancements, increased investment and heightened global competition, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region, with key contributions from the United States, China, and India. Growth drivers. 1. Technological advancements. The integration of innovative technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, satellite miniaturization, and advanced materials is enhancing operational efficiencies across these sectors. Satellite-based positioning, navigation, and timing (PNT) services are in high demand, especially in defense and transportation, driving the need for advanced satellite technology. 2. Investment in space exploration. Major government initiatives, such as NASA's Artemis missions, are catalyzing growth in the aerospace sector by aiming for lunar exploration and eventual Mars missions. This has prompted significant investment from both governmental and private sectors. 3. Rising global competition. Countries like China and India are emerging as formidable players in the aerospace and satellite services markets, significantly increasing their investments and accelerating technological advancements, thereby enhancing their global market share. Market dynamics and opportunities. Emerging opportunities. The surging demand for high-bandwidth internet and data analytics capabilities is driving market expansion within the satellite communication sector. The Asia-Pacific region is expected to become the largest market by 2024, fueled by defense requirements and digital transformation initiatives. Competitive landscape. Industry leaders such as SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, and Airbus Defense dominate the aerospace and telecommunications landscapes. Additionally, numerous innovative startups, e.g. Pixel and Kuiper Systems, are emerging, focusing on niche technologies, contributing to a dynamic competitive environment. Challenges. Despite the promising growth trajectory, the sector faces several challenges. 1. Regulatory fragmentation. The lack of unified regulations complicates international collaboration and innovation in the satellite industry. 2. Space debris. The increasing presence of space debris poses safety risks to operational satellites, necessitating investments in debris management technologies. 3. Supply chain issues. Challenges in the supply chain, particularly for advanced hybrid propulsion systems, may hinder the rapid scaling of operations. Use cases and data illustrations. Satellite communication. Companies like OneWeb are deploying low Earth orbit (LEO) satellite constellations to provide global broadband connectivity, underscoring the commercial viability and technological advancements in satellite deployment. Earth observation. The utilization of satellites for real-time high-resolution radar imagery is transforming industries such as agriculture and disaster management, illustrating the practical applications and benefits of satellite technology. Timeline of key events. 1. 2020 to 2023. Initial investments and advancements in satellite technology begin to ramp up, with projects like OneWeb's satellite deployment gaining momentum. 2. 2024. The Asia-Pacific region is projected to become the largest market for satellite technology, driven by increased investments and demand for high-bandwidth services. 3. 2027. A significant 50% growth in the aerospace and telecommunications sectors is anticipated, reflecting the culmination of technological advancements and global investment strategies. 4. 2030. The projected revenue increase is realized, reshaping the competitive dynamics of the aerospace and telecommunications industries. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications and Earth observation sectors are poised for substantial growth by 2030, driven by technological innovation, government investment, and intensifying competition. However, challenges such as regulatory fragmentation and space debris management require strategic navigation. The anticipated transformation highlights the importance of adaptive strategies and collaborative efforts across the global market. Sources: 1. Yahoo Finance EPS uk.finance.yahoo.com/news/satellite industry outlook 2030 growth 123300213.html. 2. YouTube Insights //www.youtube.com/watch OV=TLNXFFV21F0. 3. Globe Newswire //www.globenewswire.com/newsrelease/2025/02/07728/0/n/satellite industry outlook 2030 growth dynamics competitive landscape and emerging opportunities featuring SpaceX Lockheed Martin Airbus Defense Space Northrop Grumman Thales Alenia.html. This comprehensive report encapsulates the expected growth and dynamics in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors, emphasizing the critical factors influencing this transformation. The projected 50% revenue increase in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors by 2030 is grounded in several key drivers and dynamics that might seem counterintuitive at first glance. Here are some notable examples of counterintuitive information within the content. 1. Emergence of non-traditional players. While one might expect only established aerospace giants like Boeing and Lockheed Martin to dominate the market, the rise of innovative startups e.g. Pixel and Kuiper Systems indicates that fresh smaller entities are significantly impacting the competitive landscape. This suggests that the barriers to entry in the aerospace and satellite industries are lower than previously assumed, allowing nimble companies to carve out niches against major players. 2. Increased competition from developing nations. The growth forecast assumes increased competition primarily from established powers like the US. However, nations like China and India are rapidly enhancing their space capabilities and market share, challenging the traditional dominance of Western countries. This shift highlights the dynamic nature of global market competition, where emerging economies are no longer merely followers but are becoming key players in high-tech sectors. 3. Investment in space versus regulatory fragmentation. It might seem that increased government investment in space exploration would lead to streamlined regulations and collaboration. However, the reality is that regulatory fragmentation complicates international cooperation despite the surge in investments. This counterintuitive situation reveals that increased funding does not automatically correlate with regulatory harmony, which can stifle innovation and collaboration in the satellite industry. 4. Space debris as a revenue opportunity. While the growing amount of space debris presents a significant challenge for satellite operations, it also opens up new avenues for investment in technological innovation and debris management solutions. This duality suggests that challenges within the industry can simultaneously create new markets and revenue streams, a concept that may not be immediately apparent. 5. Demand for satellite technology amid economic uncertainty. It might be expected that economic downturns or uncertainties would dampen investment in high-tech sectors like aerospace and telecommunications. However, the increasing reliance on satellite-based services for crucial applications such as global broadband connectivity and data analytics suggests that demand remains robust even in challenging economic climates. This indicates a fundamental shift in how essential these technologies have become to modern infrastructure and daily life. 6. Role of AI in satellite technologies. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) into satellite operations could seem like an enhancement primarily for advanced large-scale operations. However, it is also driving efficiencies and capabilities for smaller satellites and startups, enhancing their competitiveness. This democratization of technology contrasts with the traditional view that high-tech advancements are exclusive to large, well-funded corporations. 7. Regulatory challenges versus market growth. It is often assumed that regulatory challenges would lead to stagnation or decline in an industry. Yet the aerospace and telecommunications sectors are poised for significant growth despite these challenges. This suggests a resilience and adaptability within the industry that allows it to thrive even when faced with obstacles that would typically hinder progress. These counterintuitive insights illustrate a complex interplay of factors that drive growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors, suggesting a landscape that is more dynamic and multifaceted than traditional narratives might portray. In the context of the projected 50% revenue increase in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors by 2030, there are several facets of the report that may be overshadowed by the more prominent trends and statistics. Here are some important content elements that are likely to be overlooked, along with their significance. 1. Regulatory fragmentation. The report highlights regulatory fragmentation as a significant challenge for the industry. While many discussions focus on technological advancements and market growth, the impact of regulatory issues often receives less attention. The absence of unified regulations can stifle innovation and create barriers to international collaboration, which are crucial for the development of global satellite networks and services. This is significant because overcoming these regulatory hurdles could unlock further growth opportunities and enable more streamlined operations across borders. Without addressing these challenges, companies may face delays and increased costs, ultimately impacting their bottom lines and the pace of innovation. 2. Space debris management. The issue of space debris is mentioned but may not be emphasized enough in discussions about growth prospects. As the number of satellites in orbit increases, so does the risk of collisions and the proliferation of space debris. This poses safety risks not only to existing satellites but also to new missions. The significance of this challenge cannot be overstated. If left unaddressed, it could lead to catastrophic failures in satellite operations, increased insurance costs, and a potential slowdown in launching new technologies. Companies that invest in debris removal technologies and sustainable practices may find themselves at a competitive advantage in the long run. 3. Emerging startups and niche technologies. While established giants like SpaceX and Lockheed Martin are rightly highlighted, the emergence of startups focusing on niche technologies is often overlooked. Companies such as Pixel and Kuiper Systems are innovating in specific areas, such as Earth observation and satellite communication. This dynamic indicates a shift toward a more diversified competitive landscape where smaller players can disrupt traditional models. Their significance lies in their ability to drive innovation and challenge incumbents, potentially leading to breakthroughs that can reshape market dynamics. Established companies would do well to monitor these startups and consider partnerships or acquisitions to enhance their technological capabilities. 4. Public-private partnerships. The report indicates a rise in public-private partnerships (PPPs) but may not fully explore their implications. These collaborations can facilitate innovation and share the financial burden of large-scale projects, particularly in space exploration and satellite deployment. The significance of PPPs lies in their potential to accelerate technological advancements and enhance resource allocation efficiency. As government agencies increasingly partner with private entities, it could lead to a more vibrant ecosystem where risks are mitigated and investments are maximized, benefiting all stakeholders involved. 5. Impact of AI on operational efficiency. Although technological advancements are broadly mentioned, the specific role of artificial intelligence (AI) in enhancing operational efficiencies is an area that deserves more focus. AI can optimize satellite operations, improve data analytics, and enhance decision-making processes across various applications from telecommunications to Earth observation. The significance of AI in this context is profound. Organizations that effectively leverage AI are likely to see substantial improvements in efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and service delivery. Moreover, as competition intensifies, those adopting AI technologies could gain a significant edge over their competitors. 6. Global competitive dynamics and regional focus. The report notes the rising competition from countries like China and India but may not delve deeply into the implications of this dynamic. The significance of this competition lies in its ability to shape global standards and influence market accessibility. As these nations ramp up their space capabilities, they could redefine the competitive landscape, leading to shifts in alliances and partnerships. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for companies looking to navigate the complexities of international markets and to anticipate shifts in technology and investment flows. 7. Sustainability initiatives. While the report focuses on growth and technological advancements, the significance of sustainability in aerospace and telecommunications industries is an aspect that is often understated. As global awareness of environmental issues increases, companies that prioritize sustainable practices, from the materials they use to the energy sources powering their operations, will likely resonate more with consumers and investors alike. The industry's commitment to sustainability could enhance brand reputation and customer loyalty, which are increasingly becoming vital components of competitive differentiation. 8. Investment in hybrid propulsion systems. The mention of supply chain challenges in advanced hybrid propulsion systems is critical, yet may not receive adequate attention. The shift towards hybrid systems represents a significant evolution in aerospace technology, promising improved efficiency and reduced emissions. However, supply chain issues can impede this progress. Recognizing and addressing these challenges is vital for companies aiming to stay at the forefront of innovation. Firms that can navigate these supply chain complexities may not only secure a competitive advantage but also help set the standard for future developments in propulsion technologies. 9. Use case diversification. The report illustrates practical applications of satellite technology but may not sufficiently cover the breadth of potential use cases. For instance, the applications of high-resolution radar imagery in agriculture and disaster management represent just a fraction of what satellite technology can achieve. The significance here lies in the potential for innovation in diverse sectors, from urban planning to climate monitoring. Companies that explore and invest in varied applications could discover new revenue streams and market opportunities, ultimately contributing to their growth trajectory. 10. Technological interdependencies. The interplay between various technologies, such as AI, satellite miniaturization, and advanced materials, represents a complex web of interdependencies that is often overlooked. This interconnectedness is significant because advancements in one area can propel developments in others, leading to exponential growth in capabilities. Companies that recognize and exploit these synergies could accelerate their innovation processes and effectively respond to evolving market demands. In conclusion, while the primary focus of the report is on the expected revenue increase in technological advancements in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors, there are numerous critical elements that warrant closer examination. Addressing regulatory fragmentation, managing space debris, embracing emerging startups leveraging AI, and understanding global competitive dynamics are just a few areas that hold significant implications for the future of these industries. Stakeholders who pay attention to these often overlooked aspects will be better positioned to navigate the complexities of the evolving market landscape and capitalize on the anticipated growth opportunities. 1. Technological advancements as growth catalysts. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are undergoing transformative changes, primarily driven by technological innovations such as AI, satellite miniaturization, and advanced materials. These advancements enhance operational efficiencies, leading to increased demand, particularly in satellite-based services like positioning, navigation, and timing (PNT). A detailed analysis of how these technologies can drive revenue growth and reshape industry practices will provide valuable insights into future market dynamics. 2. Investment trends in space exploration. Significant investments from both governmental and private sectors, particularly in initiatives like NASA's Artemis missions, are crucial for the growth of the aerospace sector. This trend towards increased funding not only facilitates advancements in technology but also fosters public-private partnerships. An in-depth discussion of investment patterns, including the role of different countries in spearheading these initiatives, will illuminate the strategic priorities that may shape the future landscape of space exploration and its associated markets. 3. Emerging global competition. The competitive dynamics in aerospace and telecommunications are evolving, particularly with the rapid advancements in capabilities from nations like China and India. The analysis should focus on how these countries are enhancing their technological prowess and market share, impacting global competition. Exploring the strategic moves of key players, including established giants and innovative startups, will provide a clearer picture of the competitive landscape and its implications for market participants. 4. Challenges and regulatory framework. Despite the optimistic revenue projections, several challenges, including regulatory fragmentation, space debris, and supply chain issues, threaten to impede growth. A thorough examination of these challenges and potential regulatory solutions is vital for understanding how they can be navigated. Discussing the strategies that companies may adopt to mitigate these risks will be essential for stakeholders looking to thrive in an increasingly complex environment. 1. The Space Race 1957 to 1975. The competition between the United States and the Soviet Union for supremacy in space exploration led to significant advancements in aerospace technologies. Initiatives like the launch of Sputnik by the USSR in 1957 and the Apollo moon landing by the USA in 1969 spurred massive investments in aerospace research, satellite technologies, and telecommunications. This era fundamentally transformed global perceptions of technology and competition, setting the stage for future advancements in space exploration. 2. The Telecommunications Act of 1996. This landmark legislation in the United States aimed to promote competition in the telecommunications industry, leading to a surge in investments and innovations in broadband services. It facilitated the entry of new players into the market, resulting in rapid technological advancements and increasing consumer access to high-speed internet and communication services. The Act's impact is still felt today as it laid the groundwork for the digital age, much like the anticipated revenue growth in the telecommunications sector by 2030. 3. The launch of GPS Global Positioning System in the 1970s. Originally developed for military navigation, GPS technology revolutionized various sectors including transportation, telecommunications, and Earth observation by providing precise location data. The commercialization of GPS in the 1990s led to widespread applications in civilian navigation and logistics, demonstrating how government-led initiatives can catalyze growth in related industries. The expected increase in satellite-based positioning and navigation services by 2030 echoes this historical precedent. Future outlook: expected 50% revenue increase in aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation by 2030. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are on track to witness a remarkable revenue increase of approximately 50% by 2030. This growth is fueled by rapid technological advancements, increased investments, and heightened competitive dynamics, particularly in key regions such as Asia-Pacific, with notable contributions from the US, China, and India. Key drivers of growth. 1. Technological innovations. The integration of advanced technologies including artificial intelligence, AI, satellite miniaturization, and new materials is enhancing operational efficiencies across these sectors. For example, the proliferation of satellite-based positioning, navigation, and timing (PNT) services is essential for industries such as defense and transportation, driving demand for sophisticated satellite technologies. 2. Investment in space exploration. Significant government initiatives including NASA's Artemis missions aimed at returning humans to the Moon and exploring Mars are catalyzing growth in the aerospace sector. These missions encourage substantial investments from governmental bodies and private enterprises alike, stimulating the market. 3. Rising global competition. The competitive landscape is becoming increasingly intense, particularly with emerging nations like China and India investing heavily in their space capabilities. As these countries enhance their technological expertise, they are poised to capture a larger share of the aerospace and satellite services market. Market dynamics and emerging opportunities. High bandwidth demand. The escalating need for high-bandwidth internet and advanced data analytics capabilities is driving market expansion, especially in the satellite communications sector. The Asia-Pacific region is projected to become the largest market by 2024, spurred by defense requirements and digital transformation efforts. Competitive landscape. Major players in the industry such as SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, and Airbus Defence and Space dominate the market. Additionally, a wave of innovative startups including Pixel and Kuiper Systems are emerging and focusing on niche technologies, indicating a dynamic and competitive environment. Challenges ahead. Despite the promising growth trajectory, the sector faces several challenges. Regulatory fragmentation. The absence of unified regulations complicates international collaboration and stifles innovation within the satellite industry. Space debris. An increasing amount of space debris poses safety risks to satellites, necessitating investments in debris management and mitigation technologies. Supply chain disruptions. Challenges in the supply chain, particularly for advanced hybrid propulsion systems, may impede the rapid scaling of operations. Illustrative use cases. Satellite communication. Companies like OneWeb are deploying low Earth orbit LEO satellite constellations to provide global broadband connectivity, showcasing commercial viability and technological advancements in satellite deployment. Earth observation. The application of satellites for real-time high-resolution radar imagery is transforming industries such as agriculture and disaster management, demonstrating the practical benefits of satellite technology. Timeline of key events. 1. 2020 to 2023, initial investments and advancements in satellite technology gain momentum, with projects like OneWeb's satellite deployment taking shape. 2. 2024, the Asia-Pacific region is anticipated to emerge as the largest market for satellite technology, driven by increased investments and demand for high-bandwidth services. 3. 2027, a projected 50% growth in the aerospace and telecommunications sectors is expected, culminating from technological advancements and global investment strategies. For 2030, the anticipated revenue increase is realized, reshaping the competitive dynamics of the aerospace and telecommunications industries. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are poised for substantial growth by 2030. The interplay of technological innovation, increased governmental investment, and intensified competition will define the landscape. However, challenges such as regulatory complexities and space debris management will require strategic navigation. This expected transformation underscores the importance of adaptive strategies and collaborative efforts across the global market, positioning these sectors for a thriving future.